Hey guys, Scrublord here, and welcome to our next episode. This new series is going to be Finding Easy Mode, and I went ahead and leveled up my dexterity offline a couple times. So we're going to go ahead and put on that Fire Uchi we put so much effort into making. I have not leveled that up, although I actually have the 2 Titanite shards to do so. I figured that's something we would show you. So we'll go ahead and put on our new weapon and go to the high wall of Lothric. Okay, so here we are on the high wall of Lothric. I have done a little bit of fighting in here in order to get my weapon up to, or to be able to use the Uchi Katana. I went over there and killed the Pus of Man character, which is similar to the first boss's second phase. But you're just going to want to run through this area, which is still pretty tutorial, and kill everything. And we'll just skip up to spots that are important. Okay, so we've got a pretty important area here. There's actually going to be a dragon that's going to drop down on that platform up there. And we want to go ahead and wake him up, because he's going to do some heavy lifting for us. You can't kill the dragon, but you can chase it away. Someone's going to shoot at me. Once it gets to about a quarter of its health or below, and you'll get a large Titanite shard, which is something we're going to want, but at the moment, it's not too important. So let's go ahead and wake him up so he can take out all these guys down here on this bridge. Gonna wait for him to do the work for us. You got it? One more. Give us another one. There it goes. And when he's done here, we'll go down there. We'll grab this item, see if we get lucky. No. Okay, and then we're going to come to our first difficult enemy of the game. And this guy can actually be farmed for his armor. It's quite nice, and since we're going to have high vitality, we might just go ahead and do that. He really likes to be backstabbed. When you backstab an enemy, set up a strong attack and hold it in, and you'll go ahead and take him out when he wakes up. Okay, so the Lothric Knight is dead, and we've killed all the other enemies in this area. Let's go ahead and touch up a bonfire. This guy's going to try to prevent you from doing so. I've already touched this up, but go ahead and touch this up, and then rest. And we got one quick item to grab here. Our second Titanite shard of the game, and we'll show you how to go ahead and level up a weapon. Okay, so we're back in the Firelink Shrine. We want to talk to Andre to use our Titanite shards to make our Uchi Katana stronger. And we're going to choose Reinforce instead of Infuse. Go to our Uchi, and there we go. Make sure you're upgrading your weapons. It's going to make a big difference as far as your damage output, especially because we will not be putting a lot of points into strength or dexterity, so it is very important that you have a fully upgraded weapon, as fully upgraded as you can for the level that you're at. So let's go back to the high wall of Lothric. Okay, so here we are at the Tower on the Wall bonfire, and we're going to go ahead and run back down the way we came. Pause in the door and let that Lothric Knight run past, because we don't want to mess with him. This guy's real fast. Come down these stairs to find another one. Now watch out, you've got a fire weapon and those barrels will explode, so we want to avoid that. We're going to come out here. pick up a few drops. Well, they coordinate pretty well. I've got no stamina. Alright. Well, that's handy. So when we come down this ladder here, you're going to see a bunch of worshippers up on this rooftop here. And one of them will turn into a pus of man. And we want to go ahead and firebomb him to death, but I suppose first we should heal up. He's very weak to fire, and he's pretty brutal. I wouldn't try to melee him too much. If you kill him right away, he won't transform, but we actually want what he's got, which is a Titanite shard, and he drops an ember always the first time you kill him. After that, it'll be somewhat random, but the first time you kill him, you'll get those two items, and we want them. So let's go ahead and do it. We're going to target him. Oh! There we go. Throw fire bombs at him. That's all there is to it. Okay, so in this room, you've got a Titanite shard off to your left that you'll want to go grab. But this guy, of course, is our main enemy in here. And I find this guy a little harder than this sword guy, to tell you the truth. There we go. Alright, wind up a strong attack. Done. Alright, now we're in kind of a mobbish room here. There's a lot of enemies around here. And one thing you'll learn about Dark Souls is you don't want to fight too many things at once. We've got an escape route there that we can go up those stairs. So let's go ahead and see if we can time this right so that we don't get everything on us at once. I don't like that guy there. Alright, that's gone. Got the dog out of there. Okay, so with the bomb guy gone, we're going to go ahead and take this guy on. We want to get behind him. Strong attack. There we go. It's all done. Get behind him. Strong attack. All done. Okay. So we found ourselves our first Estus shard there. Another dog down here. This is a fairly important item down here. In. And we got the cell key. Now we skipped over the guy who was in a cell. It was ways back. But I'll show you later on how to take advantage of that. I believe there's a Titanite shard over here too. Alright. So the next thing we're going to do is drop down here and take on a big fatty. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to get behind him, and he's not letting me. There we go. Same gig as before. Backstab him. Well, he doesn't do much damage. These guys can be pretty tough later game, but this one's kind of weakened. Alright, so run around and pick up all the drops in this area. Okay, so when you're coming out of the room where you killed the fatty, if you go ahead and turn to your right, you'll see some stairs going up, and it's going to take us to our shortcut. Most Dark Souls games have shortcuts that make it much easier to get to bosses. If you feel like you've come too far to be fighting a boss, chances are you missed a shortcut. Oops. There we go. These guys are fairly weak, but they can kind of mob you. And by stepping on this elevator, we go up the elevator, and we open a door, and we are back to the first bonfire of the High Wall of Lothric. Okay, so we're ready for the boss. We have a couple things we'd like to do at the Firelink Shrine, though. We found an Estus shard, and we also now have 4 Titanite shards, so we can upgrade our weapon again. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so down the stairs in the cathedral to your left is going to be a woman named Emma. And you want to talk to her quickly in order to get a banner. She will also give you the Way of the Blue. And we can go ahead and stick that on right away. That is going to be a Covenant sigil that if we get invaded, perhaps someone from another Covenant, the Blue Sentinels, will come and help us out. We're just going to go straight to the boss. We might as well heal up first. Alright, now when fighting the Vordt of the Boreal Valley, what we want to do is get underneath this guy. Just keep getting underneath him. He doesn't want you underneath him. Manage your stamina. Try to bring your shield up and down in such a way that you've got some green bar to use to attack. It's going to get all ragey here and dance around on us. Oh, we want to get underneath this for sure. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, we got hit. I can usually do that fight without getting hit, but, well, whatever. Okay, so we killed our first proper boss of the game. Oh, wrong way. I see a bonfire over here. I don't know how to light that. And that's going to go ahead and end this episode. We'll head on to the Undead Settlement next. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to see the next video.